Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for September 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in the month of September and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so please be sure to check that out. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. You can now follow me on Rumble. My channel name is The Lucky Mermaid LLC, all in one word. And I've been tweeting a lot over there on X, formerly known as Twitter. So I used to be on there a lot, but kind of stepped away from it for a couple of years. I'm back on X, or formerly known as Twitter. So if you want to see what I'm tweeting about over there or expressing myself, check that out at The Lucky Mermaid. So all that being said, Capricorn, now on to your September 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. You have 3 Rods cards right in the beginning. Bing, bang, boom. So you got a lot of fire energy going on in your chart and your cards, I should say, for the month of September. And the first card is Ace of Rods, which is new beginnings. This could also be receiving an inheritance, money. It could be receiving an inheritance. It could be a new beginning of a birth of a child. It could be a new love relationship. It could be a new career or a new job. It'll be different for all of you what the new beginnings is. Some of you may be going around and buying things to build up, like buying a new property, for one, because I hear building equity. So if you buy a property, you could be building equity. If you have a good amount of money, or you have, like really good credit, or you want to make some kind of business about buying up a lot of properties and then turning around and flipping them and selling them, that's strong energy here for you. Keep in mind, I may be talking more to Capricorn Sun and Moon sign than I am rising. I don't know that. So remember, watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, because you're going to get more information. Some months your rising sign is going to resonate more for you. Remember that. So I get you building up equity, either buying a property or multiple properties. I get you building up equity. I also get you buying, if you had sold stock in the past, you could be going back and repurchasing those, those stocks again. Because I get you rebuying stuff. The other thing that came up to me, it all came to me in one big whoosh, one big flood of information. The other thing I got was, you could be buying up objects, maybe at flea markets, or I don't know, where else, estate sales, yard sales, flea markets. And you could be buying up these objects, and then you're going to start a business. And maybe these things are furniture or collectibles or antiques, but it could be furniture, or it could be like old appliances or old cars. And whatever these things are that you're buying that seem like they're older, you are fixing them up, refurbishing them, finishing them up, and then you're reselling them. You may open a store that does this. Maybe you're going to go buy old motorcycles, and you and somebody else are going to fix all these old motorcycles up, and you're going to open a vintage motorcycle store. Or you're going to buy up all these pieces of old furniture, you're going to refinish them, or antiques and collectibles, and clean them all up and fix them up, make them look nice, and resell them. I don't know what you're doing. Some of you it's property. Like I said, some of you it's stock. This all came in one big flood of information. So here it feels like a new business, but it's like going back to what's old and making it new again. You may, listen to this again. This is very important for Capricorns, sun, moon, and rising sign people. Somebody holds open a new opportunity. Some door gets open to you. It could be from a job you had in the past. They may call you back and say, we got a position ready and willing and open for you. Will you come back and work here? But it could be a new opportunity. But if it's a new opportunity, I feel it comes from somebody you worked with before or knew before. So the next card in your reading, here's the other rods card or wand card. Because remember, I told you you had 3 in the beginning. You have the 4 of wands or 4 of rods. This is getting married. You could be attending a wedding. You could be throwing a wedding. This could be your wedding. This could also be attending some kind of party, celebration, or event. This could also indicate success coming to you in springtime. Some of you are going to have somebody in your family. It could be you. It could be one of your kids. It could be a grandkid. It could be a niece or nephew or a sibling to you that's going to meet somebody and they are going to run off really quickly and get married. Like head off to Vegas and get married, or, just elope somewhere. You may find that happens. Now, for some of you, it could be you. For some of you, it could be, like I said, somebody very close to you. Some of you are going to start going out there and gallivanting about and put your energy out there. You may be going to clubs, dancing with your friends. You may be gallivanting in other ways. You could be going to, I don't know, social events that you hear about. Like locally, this festival, this gathering, that gathering, this party you get invited to, that event. It's like some of you are going to be, it could be just one event, but for many of you Capricorns, or I should say some of you Capricorns, sun, moon, or rising sign, it's like you're putting yourself out there and you want to not only kick up your heels and have fun. It could also be to socialize because you want to get out there and socialize, but it could also be to meet somebody that you could start a relationship with. Some of you are going to have a new relationship that does come up for you that I do feel like you can meet them at a wedding. But it could even be an event. Like, let's say your job has events that take place. And, like seminars or gatherings of different kinds that pop up. And, people attend. And sometimes there's people from other divisions, other locations, or outside from the company or business you work for, and they come to these events. You could very likely meet somebody. And I'm going to tell you, some of the other energy that comes up here is drinking. So if you go to an event and you drink and maybe drink too much, don't drive. Don't drive. Call somebody to come pick you up, or get a taxi or an Uber or something. Because I feel like some of you are going to be whooping it up and drinking. Some of you don't drink at all, okay, or minimal. But, when you're footloose and fancy free and the spirit moves you and you're having fun, you may drink too much, and, you need to be careful. I'm not going to beat you over the head with it, so remember what I said. It's your caution there. So here's your next wand or rod card, Capricorn. Can't believe it. You got 3 in a row. 10 of rods. This is moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. And those 10 rods of burden can actually be knowledge and experience you've gained that are going to help you as you move on to new and better horizons. This could also indicate that you have a lot of responsibilities in September, or you could be feeling overburdened or overburdened by the responsibilities. I feel like some of you Capricorns are like saying to yourselves, okay, I got to collect my thoughts. I got to get my crap together here, and I got to figure out my next move. So it's like collecting yourself, gathering your thoughts, getting your stuff together, and because you're going to make some kind of move. And it's like you're learning something here, and you've learned a lot already, but you're learning more and you're forging ahead. Now, some of you could actually be forging ahead on college or an advanced degree or training, a training program, or some particular subject or something you have interest in that you want to learn. And you may be, even though this isn't a money card, my guides are telling me you may be watching your money very carefully. Watching what you spend, watching your, like budgeting your money, watching your money very carefully. And if you have any money in the stock market or in, some other financial type of market or accounts or IRAs, or maybe even invested in crypto or property, you're going to be watching all of that very, very carefully in the month of September. And maybe you are already doing it, and it could continue on even past September. And I feel like you are saying to yourself, the collective consciousness of Capricorns are saying, like you have to be careful that you compartmentalize things, that you divide your time and utilize your time wisely, because you don't want to get bogged down by too much stuff to do, too many activities, too many responsibilities. So you're going to have to do good time management, utilize your time wisely, compartmentalize certain areas of your life, separate things so you are like not overwhelmed and bogged down. You may be paying a lot of attention to schedules and routines, schedules of work, events and projects and fun things you want to do that you need to schedule, schedules of other people you're responsible for, if you have kids, or if there are, or grandkids or your elderly parents, whatever it is that other people that you need to, their schedules are in your mix as well. So the next card in your reading, Capricorn, for September is the Moon. And this is a card that symbolizes secrecy and deception in romance. It can be secrecy by itself, just being secrecy. It could be romance. This card could indicate romance by itself. It could also be your psychic ability and intuition is increasing very strongly in the month of September. This can also be that something is an illusion. Something could be an illusion to you in this month. I feel like some of you become interested in somebody, and you're going to be very careful and watchful about how you approach them. Like, are you going to come at them as a friend? Are you going to come at them like, hey, I'm attracted to you and I have interest in you? So you're going to be very cautious and careful how you approach them. Now, some of you are already intertwined with somebody, so that message is probably not going to apply to those of you that are already coupled. You may be going through some kind of emotional strain where you want something bigger and better in your life. Or so if you're already coupled, you may feel like there's some kind of emotional strain in your love life and you want things to improve and be on a better track than what they have been if you're already coupled. I also feel like you want to make a conscious effort to improve other things in your life as well. So it could be things that have nothing to do with love and romance. You may want to, you may feel like, I want my job to be better, or I want a better job, or I want a different career, or a better career that's more suited to me. You could be going through these thought processes in September, maybe even going on into October and November. You could feel like a lot of things going on either in your personal life or out in the world are making you feel very uncertain. You could be feeling a lot of uncertainty. And you're going to be very watchful about where to put your trust and faith. Think about that statement. That it can involve many things, people in your life personally, and in the bigger picture out in the world. Who and what to put your trust and faith in. It's going to be interesting for you. You're going to be doing a lot of internal work here. Your last card of your reading for the month of September 2023 is the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes this could be receiving an inheritance. Money could be coming to you through a gift of cash through family channels. It could also be like winning money. You could be very lucky in money, in areas of money. It could also be you and your partner working together to build up a strong financial foundation and family lineage, like strong money foundation for your family, maybe not even just you two, but for other people in your family or for generations to come. Some of you are going to get a raise or you at your job, or you get some kind of, my guides are calling it profit. So that could be like if you sell something online, or if you're selling a home, or if you're selling, like maybe you're in sales, or you have personal items that you're selling, you're going to get good profit from it. And some of you are going to generate more money from the work that you're doing. Some of you may be thinking of buying a property and then leasing it out to other people, renting it out. You may think of doing that. And if it's not a property, maybe you're going to lease out something else, like you're to somebody. You're going to buy something, like maybe you have a farm and you're going to make an area where people could board pets. People could board dogs with you, or horses, or something else. It doesn't just have to be property and barns and stables and houses. It could be other things that you could, like maybe you have a tractor and you're going to lease that tractor out to, or some other type of machinery or technology, and you may possess it and you're like, I could make money, like maybe it's cameras, camera equipment, recording equipment, lighting, cameras. I don't know what it is, but you could have something of value that you're going to ponder and go, you know what? I could get an additional stream of income if I rent this out to other people, if I lease it out to other people. They maybe only are going to lease it out for a month or 2 weeks. It doesn't mean you're going to do it for an eternity and forever and no end to it. It's going to have a start date and an ending date. And if you have a property that you use as like a mountain cabin retreat or a house at the beach, and maybe you never rented it out to other people before, you may start doing that. You know, for a week, people could rent it for a week and and you could make some income off of that. So the best gemstone crystal you have to work with, use, and wear in the month of September 2023, Capricorn, is clear quartz. And clear quartz enhances psychic ability and aids in concentration and unlocks memory. Clear quartz stimulates the immune system and brings the body back into balance. It harmonizes the chakras and aligns the subtle bodies. And you know, when I do psychic readings with the crystal, this is clear quartz. So it definitely holds psychic information. It connects to spirit guides and the angelic realms and your psychic mind. And it holds memories of the past, the present, and the future in it, in quartz. It's going to help open your mind and broaden your perspective, especially if you're wearing this stone in September and sleeping or sleeping with it under your pillow. If you're prone to headaches or pain in the back of your neck, or just the feeling of tension or even clenching your jaw in your sleep or in your waking life, this is going to help ease physical tension in your body. It's going to be a good gemstone for you, Capricorn, if you need to learn any new subjects, any new information, or to get any kind of new, like I said, any education or training. This stone will help you learn faster, assimilate the information well. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing. And please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And make sure you check and see that you're still subscribed, because every now and then I hear from viewers like, I was subscribed and now somehow I got unsubscribed. I don't know whether the algorithms do it. I don't know what does it, but you might want to check and make sure you're still subscribed. And like I said, hit that notification bell. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And also, you can follow me now on Rumble. So on Rumble, my name is The Lucky Mermaid LLC. And the title of my videos are Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings. So I hope you'll check me out on Rumble and follow me over there. And I'm active on X, which formerly known as Twitter. I used to be on it a lot, and then a couple years ago I kind of stepped away from it, but I'm almost tweeting every day. You have to see, go check them out. You might be interested in what my guides are telling me to tweet over there, or Xing, I guess it would be called. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, the most recently recorded video series, I always post those links down below in the description box in the Show More section. Now, Rumble, it may look a little different than it does on YouTube, but these videos, I have looked at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, where I've looked into these areas and giving you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for these specific topics for each sign of the zodiac. The most recently recorded video series I have done is my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings from August of 2023 through August of 2024. So that's a whole year of predictions. There's 7 cards there. There's a lot of information and messages there. It's usually in the top 3 or 4 video series of popularity of my videos on Vimeo. And remember, these video links are down below, but they're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. You just go to that videos page and scroll down. You can read all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and click on whatever zodiac sign you want under the heading of the video series you want, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, my mid-year psychic tarot update for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac is available. And as I say, you know, it's always good on YouTube and in the Vimeo videos to watch your rising sign and your sun sign. Some people find that they want to watch their moon sign because whatever resonates with you on YouTube or now also on Rumble is going to resonate with you probably in the Vimeo videos. But if you can get both your rising sign and your sun sign, you'll probably get pretty accurate predictions for what's going to come for you in whatever topic I'm looking at. Don't forget my mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2023 for singles and couples. First half of the reading is for singles. Second half of the reading is for couples, but you should watch the entire video because there will be some crossover where some messages for one part goes to the other and vice versa. That's just the nature of psychic readings. Don't forget my psychic crystal readings for the month of September 2023, where I do a continuation of the readings here that I'm doing. I look into my crystal and give you details on all the different areas of life I can think of to look at in a very condensed reading. So you might want to check out the psychic crystal readings if you haven't done so. Again, that link's down below in the description box if you're on YouTube. And if you're not and you're on Rumble, you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. My eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aries, April 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available. You are still being affected by these eclipses until the end of October. And people are always telling me these eclipse readings resonate with them. I don't know what it is about them so much, but I noticed the comments over there seem to say, this is dead on. Hey, this made exact sense. So you might want to check out the eclipse readings if you haven't been checking them out. And also, don't forget, we had another eclipse in May, the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Again, for each sign of the zodiac, you might want to get your rising sign and your sun sign, or if your moon sign resonates with you on YouTube, get your moon sign. Then there's a bunch of others down below, my career and finance, psychic tarot and crystal readings. Those predictions go out 12 to 18 months, all the way until October of 2024. The predictions go from April of 2023 through October of 2024 on the finance and crystal readings. I may not do them anymore. I'm not sure. So if you want to, you may want to jump on these because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing the career and finance. I may switch it around or do something else different with it. And don't forget my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023. What kind of readings were they? I know they're always tarot, but I'm not sure what else I did in those. But the What's Lucky and New for You in 2023 was very lucky this year. I felt like when I was listening to them, after I'm reading them, doing the readings, I'm like, wow, these sounded pretty lucky right off the bat. Because the weird thing about What's Lucky and New for You, sometimes what comes up as lucky and new may not sound lucky at the time you hear it, but later on, the result of what's new that came up ends up being lucky. But I kind of felt like most of the signs I felt like sounded lucky to begin with. Not like you had to wait for the luck to show up. So I hope you'll check them out. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video, you can follow me at my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and at the Lucky Mermaid on X, formerly known as Twitter. Also on my YouTube community pages, I post these predictions, and many people find they resonate with them, or parts of the 5 paragraphs I write out on the social media pages resonate with them. You may find that they resonate with you. So I would love to see you over there on my social media pages. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful and amazing month of September, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.